Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? Man, it's been a long time since I've done a video. It really has. Life got in the way. But also I've been waiting for the new Spydercos to come out, new knives. And I have to admit, after doing 20 or so videos on all the knives that I bought in 2019, and oh, there's a mess of them, that I was so happy with the knives, but I almost threw up after looking at how many I bought. I just can't buy all of those, and being the Spyderco collectors as well. So I'm gonna buy other knives besides Spyderco, but I want to slow it down um, and wait for all the Spydercos to come out. I do see a lot of other knives I want to buy, but that's why I've been missing. But hopefully we're now in the stream of Spydercos, and I'll be coming to you a lot. I also have some other videos that I'll be planning on doing with you guys. So that was my long stretch of vacation after doing 20 videos in 20 days. But I'm back, and I'm back with a brand new knife from Spyderco. This is the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. You know, it's unfair to say a brand new knife. This is a brand new variation on a knife that's been around for a while. In fact, I'll show you a couple of other Yojimbos. But this is the Yojimbo 2. And in 2020, Spyderco released the blacked out version, the all black version of the Yojimbo 2. Now, the Yojimbo really was created as a tactical knife. Now, with that Wharncliffe blade, it is a perfect EDC knife. It can do anything, of course, with that cutting blade. And then it has this swoop in the middle that gives you good control when you're cutting. And also because it's like I always say, it's like going off of a cliff right here. You also can really get a nice purchase with your forefinger all over the place. But that cliff is there really because when you insert it, Mr. Janich, is it Michael Janich, who has been working with Spyderco for years, but designed this shape of knife. There's some videos on YouTube with him, with Janich, talking about how this cuts. And oh man, does it cut. It goes in easily and cuts and does all kinds of things. So here you have, at a wonderful length, a knife that's great for protection, but also for every day. And that's why they blacked it out. And let me tell you, this is the most blacked out knife I've seen from Spyderco. Yes, Spyderco has done a lot of black blades, and this has a coated black blade with CPM S30V steel. They have done that. And of course, as you know, they have black G10. This is a 4-way clip, but you've seen Spyderco with black G10 all the time. In fact, a lot of original knives that come out start with black G10, right? Whether it's the Para 3, the Paramilitary 2, whatever. But with this knife, when I say it's more blacked out than ever, a lot of times you'll see the blacked out hardware, right, on the show side and on the clip side, but you rarely see the black. This has integral liners, stainless steel liners. Rarely you see the liners, especially when they're integral, right? They're already embedded into the scales, that you see those blacked out. So these are skeletonized, but you can't even see them in there. They're blacked out, right? And then they even blacked out the compression lock. That's a rare thing. And a lot of times with blacked out knives, a lot of times you'll see that. You'll see them blacked out, but this compression lock is not blacked out. And you see it with a lot of Spydercos. A lot of Spydercos, that have the black G10, the black coated blade, the black hardware on the front and the back, but the compression lock isn't blacked out. And look at that. Blacked out compression lock, blacked out liners. This is really nice. Really nice. And I've always liked the Yojimbo 2. In fact, I've collected a number of them from Spyderco. At some point, I'll show you all of them. I'll show you 2 of them at the end of this. But I also have fixed blades as well from the original Janich, and is it Snooty or Snoddy? Snoody. A great character, but also a wonderful knife maker. When they came together and really came up with the first knife with this shape. But I'll show you that, the Yojimbo 1 and the Yojimbo 2. But this is brand new. This is the knife of the day, the new Spyderco Yojimbo 2. All blacked out. All blacked out, which I just really like. I'd like Spyderco to do this with a lot of other knives. You know, the Shaman, the original Shaman, came with a coated blade as well as a satin blade. Serrated blade, satin, and a blacked out serrated blade. But again, that compression lock was not blacked out. I'd love to see that with blacked out. I'll be honest with you, I'd love to see any Shaman blacked out. I'm still waiting for 2 Shamans from distributors exclusives to come from Spyderco. They'll be coming pretty soon, I'm sure. Can't wait to show you my Shaman collection, rapidly growing. But let's get back to the Yojimbo 2. I told you, it's that Wharncliffe blade. I love the top. Not only does it give it a nice look, but very functional with the dip and the fall off of the cliff in the front. S30V steel from Crucible. 3.1 inch blade, which is really nice. Now there's a little right here where you can't put your finger. It's not a forward choil, but it gives you a little blank that might give you even more purchase on the knife. So while it's a 3.1 inch blade, 2.9 inches of it is the edge. The entire length is just 7.5 inches, 4 ounces. Really a nice little compact knife. Not that thick either, kind of thin. Not super thin, but fits nice in your pocket. And with that 4-way clip, you can put it wherever you want it, however you like it. Like I said, black G10, and of course, the compression lock all blacked out. Now let's take a look at some others that I have. Now this is a Yojimbo 1. I love this knife. You see that? With the blue G10, they call it a Smurf nowadays. Right hand, left hand. Of course, thin on the bottom. And again, that's as a tactical weapon, you can strike someone with that as well. Compression lock, early compression lock. And of course, liners. Just a real nice knife. Not the swoop on the 2, but of course the cliff, because again, made as a tactical knife. Blade HQ did their Blade HQ thing with the Yojimbo 2. They did it with a satin blade, which I sold to one of you guys in one of my trimmings, but also with the black blade, which I held on to. So now you can see with the black hardware on this G10, see-through, and inside, of course, not black. Yojimbo 2. It looks pretty, very functional as an everyday EDC knife, and of course, as a tactical knife as well, with that compression lock right out of the box. Just nice movement. And it can wear in more. You know, when you get a black coated blade, it adds just a little bit more width to the blade. And so, but this is still very smooth, very nice, very nice. So, I received 3 other knives, all of the same kind of knife. So my next video will be on that, another knife of the day. And then we'll touch base with you guys a lot more frequently than I have over the past week or two. The knife of the day, the new Yojimbo 2 from Spyderco, all blacked out. Blacked out everything. The only thing not blacked out is the edge of that knife. You see that? So no matter how you decide to use it, there won't be any shiny parts that gives you away when you pull it out of your pocket. Hope you guys are doing well. Please take good care of yourselves. I'm trying. But the lazy eating potato chips, drinking beer me is really struggling with the healthy me. But you guys take good care of yourselves. And I love doing videos. I'm so happy you guys watch them. I am obsessed with all kinds of videos on YouTube. Obsessed. But I'd love for you guys to turn off social media. I'm trying. It's easy for me to say, not easy to do. But do that. Spend some time with yourselves. Man, I have to admit, it's some of the most difficult times that I have with so much junk I've got going on after turning 60. And most men do. But take good care of yourself. You know why? That way you can be a better father, husband, friend. Got to take care of you before you can help others. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. More videos coming your way. Take good care of yourselves. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.